scabs.
All right, tell me about your compromised abdominal wall. What does that actually mean?
Okay. So I was born, it's called with an encapsulation. So what that means is when I was developing in utero, your abdominal organs actually go up into the umbilical cord. They finish developing and they come back down. So mine did not come back down. Instead, it formed like a little sac in the umbilical cord. So I looked like a pregnant baby when I was born.
Right.
And then the surgeons did, I don't know, 7-8 surgeries to basically stuff all my guts in. And they're not in the normal place of where they're supposed to be, how yours are. They're just where they fit.
Right.
So because of that, everything's not where it's supposed to be. I have a ton of scar tissue. And then I have a scar from my breastbone straight down to my pubic bone.
All right. Have you had any medical complications as a result of this malformation?
Yes, I get intestinal blockages every so often.
Right. And how are those resolved?
And that's about either time and I can sit at home, or I have to get admitted to the hospital, get an NG tube, pain medication, and then usually within 3 to 4 days it resolves itself. I haven't had to have surgery to fix one since I was 3.
How often are you getting these?
Maybe once every 3 to 5 years.
Once every 3 to 5 years. And your uterus is in normal anatomical position or what?
Yes. All my reproductive organs are where they're supposed to be. My lungs are where they're supposed to be. So is my stomach. The big one is my intestines, where like yours are in their nice, neat little box. Mine are kind of like jumbled up and like partially under like the right side of my rib cage.
All right. Well, let me. So they're outside the diaphragm?
No.
No, they're abdominal. They're not thoracic, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I probably should not even comment on this, but I think it's obvious that what you need to do is you know what I think, you're asking me specifically about training, all right?
Yeah.
In your particular situation, I would not train. I would not train until I delivered. I would not do anything because you've got enough variability from normal anatomy already without introducing a bunch of pressure and a bunch of other stress involved in this. If I were you, I think I would hold off until you deliver your baby. And that would be my advice because you don't know what's going to happen if you start doing a bunch of squats and pulls, presses. And I don't know what's going to happen if you do the same thing. I have no idea. This is a real weird-ass situation, and weird-ass situations need to be approached individually and cautiously.
I told you it was weird.
Yeah. This is
What's the opinion?
You're 32, and this is the first time you've been pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah, if I were you, I would just hang on.
Yeah, it's only 9 months.
It's only 9 months.
I'm curious what the opinion of your doctors are. Have you asked them?
Yeah, what have they said?
So I have 2 doctor's appointments next week. I have a doctor appointment with my GI doctor on the 5th, and then I go in for my first OB appointment on the 9th.
And I'd ask both of them what their opinion about it was, but I'll bet you they'll agree with me. Because they never want you to train anyway,
Well,
No, I got in trouble last year I actually switched GI doctors because of it. When I was squatting and stuff, I tweaked the stomach muscle, and I just wanted to go get it checked out to make sure it wasn't a hernia or anything. And she's like, well, what are you squatting? And I was like, oh, at the time it was just my body weight of the 165. And she's like, you have no business to squat that much. you shouldn't need to squat more than 45 pounds. And I was like, nope, different
Welcome,
doctor.
welcome
no,
to the
ma'am.
medical profession, dear. This
I know. Well,
is the way they all think.
Different.
This is the way they all think. Join us again this week on Starting Strength Radio for one of our highly entertaining and unusually informative call-in question and answer sessions where you, the general public, call in and ask questions of us, the experts, and we clear things up for you, the general public. Be here. Bye.